You've been chasing after dreams, thinking that they'll reach. And you think things like this happen to everyone, but I don't think they do. Most of the time two hearts don't fit. That's why people quit on it. And just because your friends all fell in love, you think things like this happen to everyone, but I don't think they do. Take. I've been trying to get by, but it's fake. It's not like I would take you back. Things would be the same. Oh, I gotta give it to you, love. You left your mark, now I'm trying to be okay. A remembrance of your face. All the times you cursed me, you filled its place. People say I'm the best they've ever seen. Guess a man looks different when he finally breathes. You seem closer than you ever did before. Then again
Max has gone through, Max and Eliana have expressed their love in the most courageous way. They have gone through every single trial and every single tribulation that is conceivable to mankind, and they've done it with, I think the word is aplomb. I think it behooves all of us here today to celebrate Max and Eliana with the rigor that they have gone through the last 3 years to really rebalance things. It is, we are all so excited for you. We all love you, as you can see around. Everyone here loves you, all for their own individual reasons, because you've been there for every single one of us in varying degrees. You are already a member of the Ostro. It's nice to Ostro family. It's nice to finally formalize things, and I love you like a brother.
Right.
Okay, who's the next victim?
I'd say a vastly expensive undertaking, great personal cost.
Just
so you can stand in front of a few hundred people and show them that you've got a partner that you love. Max's Edinburgh shows with a van. That's how I met Max, was in Edinburgh telling stories, and there are a few people I've met in life that have a keener sense of adventure and love of a great story. And today you start your greatest adventure and you start to tell your best story, and I couldn't be more happy for you. You're a brother, and if I can offer you a few words of advice from being a married man, be quick to admit you're wrong, even when you're not. Never Never go to bed on an argument. Try and find a mattress. But seriously, if you can, find a place where you can print off the blessings, the vows, the promises that you make today. Print them off somewhere you can see them and that they will be reminded of you often, because there will be days when it's hard.
Sorry, I forgot that.
There you go. Read them often, be reminded of them, because there are hard days and you'll need to remember those promises. And most of all, work hard to be a good husband, because it is one of the true privileges of your life. Right next to being a father, which I'm sure is a privilege, you'll excel at one day. Can't wait for the next chapter of your story. To Max and Eliana.
I am the most recent person to have married into the Ostros, and I'm glad to be.
You can only say that for another hour.
All I can say is I'm glad this misery will now have some company. I feel so lucky to have married into the Ostros, but I feel even luckier to have Max as a brother-in-law in-laws. From a brother-in-law to a new brother-in-law. You have shown tremendous resilience, sense of adventure, deep connection to Yiddishkeit, and I wish that for you going forwards. You, me and Michael really have developed such a strong bond over the past 4 or 5 years. And I feel extremely lucky to have your support, your wit, your sense of adventure, and you there opposite me by the Ostro dinner table, exchanging glances when some mad odd thing happens. So I'm glad that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's mainly Michael, but to Max and your amazing journey, and let's hope for many more wonderful journeys ahead of you.
Engaging on this new journey, I don't think we necessarily knew what it would mean or what it would stipulate or what would happen. We're like, oh yeah, we're Jews, it's just a bit more of that.
You've summed up my speech.
But it turns out there was a bit more to it than that, and quite a lot more, and like really significant commitment that you've shown, and such huge strength to be able to learn all of this stuff and engage. But I think that same strength and warmth we've felt from the Ostros, and we saw at the South Hampstead Shul the involvement and support they gave you and all of our family, and so we're incredibly grateful for that. And if all of that strength and commitment carries on into your relationship and marriage, it's going to be a wonderful, long-lasting, beautiful thing.
That'd be me. Yeah. And it turns out that I now have another brother, which is Michael, who is
the fun one.
This was a perk that we weren't told about. So good work. It's great to know that our family is expanding, and Max is starting one that's beginning. But there's going to be another Oleska, which we're very excited about, as there's not too many of us. But we've, as Hugh says, we've felt so welcomed by the Ostros, and the whole community that the Ostros are with is fantastic. Everyone's just been so understanding of maybe our eccentricities, but we've really felt welcomed with open arms, and I know that's from the whole family. So thank you very much, and Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov.
Yeah. Right. This is. I endorse everything that's been said. So there you are.
Very efficient.
But And people said, no, say this, and say this, and I said, well, yes, it's all these things come into my head. And none of it justifies or vindicates, or whatever word you like to use, Max and your thoughts are very, very, very touching and very complex and very, very, very interesting. So it's the father and the son. One learns from the other, and also I got another brother, as you just heard. And that other brother. Other brother. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Recognised him. But, I was thinking all the beards could be raised. A special beard.
Unlike yours, I only wear it for these occasions.
There you are. Well, I can't top that, so I won't begin to. But anyway, I've been introduced to a whole other world, and Judaism is something that was important to me when I was doing my bar mitzvah piece. In fact, I can still remember the first line of the bar mitzvah.
Because then you have to finish it.
Exactly. So in spite of that, in spite of all these rude comments on I'd like to, as I say, endorse whatever it says. And it's been a fantastic 1.5 days, in fact, already. But much more than that, it's the spirit behind it. And there is that spirit. And also, I was tempted to go to Yiddishkeit last night in our big shindig. And that was quite something. And anyway. So I would say I could be boring and go on for another 5. Anyway,
we have a football to get.
You've got
I want to tell you, you've probably noticed there's a lot of attention to detail at this wedding over here. But I tell you, you haven't even realised the extent that this family have gone to in terms of making sure there is attention to detail. You see, this wedding should, properly speaking, have happened in Southampton Synagogue, which is in Camden Town. For some strange reason, they decided to have it in some place which I've got no idea where we are. However, in deference to the fact of where it should really have taken, they provided beers which come from Camden.
This is just a commercial.
Okay, we're going to do the ketubah now. The ketubah is the document of marriage.
May I just say something before?
Yes, of course.
And my friend Joe is going to say a few words.
Then Joe first, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll need to be brief because
We're holding up the
I'll keep it as quick as I can. I've known Max for a quarter of a century this month, I believe. Very worrying that you can measure a friendship in fractions of a century at this point, but here we are. I'd heard about you before I'd even met you. You were talked about as the most sort of intelligent boy at a different junior school. Ominous that your reputation precedes you as a 10-year-old, but there you are. Funniest man I know, which is handy because that's your job. And probably the wisest man I know. Always good to go to you for advice, counsel. Yeah, trust your judgment, trust you entirely. You're a good man. And advice-wise, best advice I got before my wedding was from a drunk Australian stranger I met at a rooftop bar, as all good advice comes to people. On the day of your wedding day, when the formalities are done, go and grab a drink, go and grab Eliana, go and stand at one side, just watch the whole thing for 10 minutes. You know, it's chaos up to the day, it's chaos on the day. Enjoy it together and actually conversation.
By the way, I forgot to tell you that the beer also gives you a commentary on marriage.
No, we're not going From my brother-in-law to be in a few minutes, when he mentioned his beard, because my father always used to say
He's not
that
no,
I know. The in-law. And one of the things, sorry, there is no word for that in English, it's quite, because it is very much a Jewish concept. But we do feel that we are expanding our families, as you said so beautifully. And for us as children of survivors, my wife and I, we have such a tiny family. So having this new, very special edition is ever so precious for us. And I think it would be remiss of me not to say that my late father who was also Max, and certainly every time I stand here and I think about you as a Max, and I feel the loss that I had from him, and I feel he'd be so happy to be here and to meet you, and your own family background. I won't go into it later on, but the similarity in the names is also very important, because we do believe in names. It's a very important part of our tradition. And one of the things that my father was always clung to his Rebbe. His Rebbe was the Ostritzer Rebbe, or Ostritzer Chassidim. It's a place in Poland, not far from where the Oleskas are from. And the Ostritzer Rebbe was not from one of the old families. There were old generations of Chassidim that passed down their tradition from generation to generation, but he wasn't. His father was a baker. The first Ostritzer, there were two. And when he was in yeshiva, when he was in his Jewish theological seminary, if you will, everyone there, a lot of people would say, my father said this, my grandfather said that, my great-grandfather said this, and they were talking about their genealogy because it's so important. What we call yichus, your heritage, but it's a lot of your prestige comes from your family line. And he didn't have any. His father was a baker. But he said one thing when he was being challenged about one of his ideas. And he said, I hear your great-grandfather said that. My father used to say, fresh bread is better than stale bread. and I looked at Max.
You're an upper class.
I look at Max and I think every time we talk about anything to do with our tradition, which sometimes can get a little bit sclerotic, you think things just never change, and there's no opportunity to adapt and to innovate. But then I look at Max, and he brings his freshness, his approach to our love. We have an amazing love of Yiddishkeit in our family, and he comes at it from a completely new and novel way every time. And it is part of what really reinvigorates me. I feel about the sadness of our losses, but I also look at with such hope at the future when I see somebody like you taking on all of the important elements of our tradition. And I can only wish you all the very happiness, the greatest happiness in the world, as you now step into your new journey with Eliana, creating your new traditions, all of the new innovations that you will bring to our family and to our people. So, l'chaim.
I was once in a synagogue in Portland, Oregon, and at the end of the service, in the traditional way, people came up to me and wished me Shabbat Shalom. And one guy comes up to me and he said to me, "Stay fresh, man." Stay fresh. At first I thought he was, saying something about, personal hygiene. But then I realized actually he was saying something very important, all the words that you've just spoken. So the ketubah. The ketubah is the document of marriage. It contains there's really two parts to it. One is the business end. It was the arrangements that had to be enshrined between a bride and a groom in the event that for whatever is up in the air. Okay? And with that, you have accepted the terms of this contract. Were you like HP? That's as easy as it gets.
It's just like clicking on the user agreement.
Which you never read. How's your Iron married?
Flawless. Without the vowels as well, just to make it easy for me.
Absolutely.
And by the way, can I just mention, since we're sitting around over here, to say a very big yasher koach and a thank you to Mendel for the enormous role he's played in supporting Eliana and Max through this entire process over the last 3 years. He's been there for them from the beginning and all the way through. He's studied with them, he spent time with them, he's helped them in the moments when they needed a shoulder to cry on. And he is the man.
Thank you so much. this particular ketubah has been beautifully decorated.
Yes, I'll show
by Anna, by Max's mother, as has much of the artwork, all the artwork for this wedding. So this will adorn their home.
It's not kosher, but it looks good.
That's my whole vibe.
That wasn't recorded. It's not going to be sent back on the radio.
Please don't do that. That's it? Hassan Kana Mazel Tov. La 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 la
somewhere not okay. I hope the memories of us haunt your brain. Don't come running back, you'll never be the same.
Right, now you're properly clothed, I suggest you wear it for the rest of the day. So Eliana and Max actually wanted to have a few moments of silent prayer before they have this huge moment in their lives. And then they said, but hang on a second, isn't this a moment when we all need to pray? So we're going to invite you all for just a few moments, each one of you, to pray for those things which you consider to be of primary importance in your lives at the moment, or for the people of Israel. And it is your own thoughts just for a few moments as Max and Eliana have their silent prayers as well. And may the power of this moment bring all of the presence of the divine Shekhinah, the divine presence under the chuppah, bring all of our blessings to fruition. Amen. So the idea of the circling 7 times is that the whole of the marriage ceremony is, and the whole of our lives is just like a circle, a ring which moves around. And the circling 7 times is to bring the Almighty down through the 7 heavens. Each circle is an act of love, and love brings God into the world. It's hatred that drives him away. So as you circle Max now, and he will give you a ring, which is also circled later, you bond together in the circle of your lives together, and you bring Almighty God, the divine Shekhinah, manifestly present here under the chuppah, to bless you in your lives together, and for all of those around the chuppah with you. So off we go, you count 7 times, and I shall count for you.
לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גדלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גדלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוקינו, פינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול, וקדוש אתה. בשבחך אלוקינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול, וקדוש אתה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גדלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש.
Anna and Stuart, very special to be able to have met you in advance and to have laughed together and connected together, and the beginning of a relationship which no doubt will meet on all the happy occasions in the coming years. Lovely to meet you, lovely to know you. Katie and Maurice, who I only met yesterday. And Pat, grandmother Pat, very, very special that Pat is here, the matriarch of the family. To be able to celebrate with you, Katie and Maurice, you know, we have been together in some of the very difficult times, when there have been tears of deep, profound sorrow. And the Almighty has blessed you that today you should have tears again, this time tears of joy. And we stand here under the talitot, the two talesim of the two very special people in your family. Your father Max, who played such an incredible role in your life and in your identity, and your father Charles, who played such an important role not just in your life but in the life of our community in his own special way, and how deeply and profoundly both of them are missed, and how very special that their blessings should be overhanging you, and that filtering the Shekhinah down to you through the generations and through all of their kindnesses and goodness that they have brought to your family, and the blessings that they brought to your family. All of that is the Shekhinah which lies above your heads, from generation to generation, lador, lador. I think it is a tautology to say that the people sitting around you today over here are filled
with admiration and inspiration for the people who you are and the decisions that you've made in your lives. And you stand therefore as a beacon for all of us about what it means to make tough decisions in life for the sake of love and for the sake of identity, and to be able to reach that point when you can stand together under the chuppah at the beginning of the next phase of your long lives together. From Lindy and from me, from Ellie, Rabbi Ellie, and from Lauren, and from all of us, I wish you the biggest, profoundest, most heartfelt Mazal Tov. So, are we going to recite these blessings on a very beautiful kos, silver cup, which belonged to Maurice's father, Max, whose initials are engraved on the cup in Hebrew, Mem Aleph, which, funnily enough, are the initials for Max Aleska in Hebrew. So this is really generational. It's as if Max is handing you his blessing in the most personal way. You should sip from his cup of blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam boirei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvosav v'tzivanu l'rayos v'asar lanu es harusos v'hiti lanu es hanasuyos lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Laurie, you and I are the two official witnesses. We first of all need to establish that this ring belongs to you, Max. Okay. Second of all, we need to establish that it is Shaveh Pruta. It's worth at least one Pruta. I'm going to ask you now, please, to take this ring and to place it on the forefinger of Eliana's hand before you put it, you're left-handed, so you do it in the left hand. Before you put it on her forefinger, it's the ancient formula of marriage in Hebrew.
Harayat, Nekroshet, Li, B'Tavaat, Zo, Kedat, Moshe, V'Yisrael. Behold, thou art consecrated unto me by this ring, according to the law of Moses and of Israel.
Look at that shit. Mazel tov.
With your permission, Max specifically, a rabbi's relationship with congregants is a very private matter, and conversations and experiences are not for public consumption. Nonetheless, as on the program, it identifies my relationship to you and in what context it began. I would like to read an extract from a letter that you wrote some 3 years ago. It's actually very beautiful. I write to you under the auspices of Rabbi Mendel Cohen of Saatchi's Shul in St. John's Wood to communicate my hope and intention to convert to Orthodox Judaism under the London Beth Day. The letter goes on that your Judaism and relationship with it stretches before the lovely, wonderful Orthodox Jewish woman that you met. But this is how you ended, and this is the point I would like to say before I read the ketubah. Ultimately, and this is Max's writing, I've been guided to this moment by both my profound sense of Jewish identity and the knowledge that in my partnership with Eliana, I will have the strength and foundation to live an observant Jewish life, to create a loving Jewish home, and to bring Jewish children into the world, and in brackets 2 or 3, though that's still up for discussion. That was sent to the London Beth in Berkeley. And now, the ketubah. As Rabbi Levine mentioned, you found a very strange place to do a wedding, and it's very difficult to write it in Hebrew, so do bear with me. ביחד בשעה בשבע יום לחודש מרחש שנכנס 15,784 לבריס אילם למיניון של המאן כאן בתדבל פארם הסמוכה לניוטון אבט. תדבל, not תדבל. איך רב יעקב בן אברהם אבינו אמר לה had besult lei judas bas meisje schmol hebben liggen das meisje die zal vanaf twee keer wezen en van zich liggen goed gescoefd in hoe doen. De volgende meiken we zo'n van zijn schijn de kosteven liggen maar beslag ik als ze massen de gazen liggen met de reizen. Hoe we zeggen we ze bereiken maar de zich als ka azra kol arab kaira kol arab twee smaras lei judas besult da bas liggen toe dan doen die alles met bij ben bekend bij zo bij de schieten. De man die was die op de eerste mes kunnen kasse zorg voor zo weer Janke Hassan die naam is lang in de lei mes kunnen kasse zorg geen connector. Sacha komen samen kunnen kasse zorg gaan maar bij Hassan die naar vrijstop zo dan doen die het zelfde daar. Kibra salaver ja sai besralis porn kosha verregene khasne kigan dis dit khres kosha mai de knoi und aus dann in mekine khasne dis leiner kreis und leisleiner kreis kolonien nach rein wird weil die freien hauskap so da du die nimmt das da viele mit limo da kas boy be khaya over mai sai mit in an all the kreis freien hauskap so da du die nimmt das da Kibra la vrab Jakob khassan din an kam koskip so bis das net mit venesh Israel has seen kitiken khamengen ze können lefrachtlike smakliche text die story. We can now name the Rabianka Ben Avrama Vina Xander and Stay, who's the best measure small so the comma, the custom first level, one of the custom Magna Bay, Hakol, Shorib, Kayam, H. Lemon Cassia, Lady 11, Menachem Mendel, Ben Ruben, Zanville, Hakayan, Kayan. And brief synopsis. On the first day of the week, the 7th day of Cheshvan in the year 5784, corresponding to the 22nd day of the month of October in the year 2023, the Holy Covenant of Marriage was entered into in Tidval Farm, close to Newton Abbot, between the bridegroom Max Olesker and his bride, Eliana Ostra. The bridegroom made the following declaration to his bride: "Be consecrated to me as my wife, according to the laws of Moses and of Israel. I give you my solemn promise that I will be a true and faithful husband to you. I will provide for you and support you in the best tradition of Jewish husbands. I also take upon myself all further obligations toward you in conformity with Jewish law." The bride has given her consent, pledging loyalty and love to fulfill the duties incumbent upon her as a Jewish wife. The ketubah was drawn and witnessed today according to Jewish law and practice.
And we come now to the second main part of the service, the blessings of marriage. So this is marriage takes place under the roof, the symbolic roof of their home, and what a lovely roof it is. And it's open on all sides, because this is the Abrahamic tent. Abraham was hospitable, he had all the sides open so people could walk into his space and become part of his life and share with them. And that is the symbol of marriage, and that's why we've kept a chuppah with a roof over our heads and open on all sides. And we have 7 nuptial blessings. These blessings actually contain all of the beautiful things that you might wish for in your lives. We have a number of important, special people who are going to recite these blessings. And we're going to start with Uncle David, who's going to recite the first 2 from Israel. No, he's here, but he came.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagofen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shakol bara likvodo. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzeh ha'adam. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, atzer yatzar t'adam b'tzalmo, b'tzelem d'mustav niso, yizkim lo mimeno binyan adayad, Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Amen.
Soistasis v'sogel ha'kavara, b'kibbutz vanea, v'lesoyecha b'simecha, Baruch atah Adonai mesameach Zion bevaneho sameach tesavavamach reima ahovim Kisam veicha choyetzircha megan eden mikedem Baruch atah Adonai mesameach chason v'chalon
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher bara sason v'simcha v'tar v'gala Nay, 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 Yeshama Be'ar Yehuda Uverotzot Yerushalayim Kol sason be'kol Kol sason be'kol Mechupatam Unearim Mimishtei Neginatam Baruch atah Adonai Mesameach atan Im hakala
Beautifully done. Good choir.
He's been practicing that for years and years, long before they even met.
Dal Moshe Lemo Deber al Aaron Dal Ban of Lemo Kais Varuchu Es Bnei Yisrael Amar Lahem Yivarechecha Adonai V'Yishmerecha Yar Adonai Pana V'Lecha V'Choneka Yisa Adonai Pana V'Lecha V'Yosem L'Chosh Aleim L'Somo Hashmiya Bnei Yisrael V'Ani Avarachem. May God bless you and protect you. May God shine His countenance towards you, and may God bring you only peace. And let us say Amen.
Amen. As always, at the close, at the very end of our service, we break a glass under the chuppah. This was instituted from the time that the second temple in Jerusalem was destroyed in the year 70 of the Common Era. This was not the original custom. The original custom was for the bride, for a groom to come to the chuppah with ash on his head as a symbol of destruction. But we didn't want to mess up his hairstyle, so we didn't do that. And then they moved it to breaking of a glass. It's very symbolic, because the breaking of a glass, in one sense, is a symbol of our shattered past, with all the broken shards which are lying all over the place. Some still alive, many are still under the ground. But it also has a very hopeful and beautiful idea that this glass is going to be turned into a beautiful ornament. It might even be turned back into a glass again when you take all the broken shards and you put them together and you create another cup in which the blessings of life can fill and overflow. So at the same time that we mourn for the past, and it's an obligation to remember in the height of our moments of joy those terrible events of the past and even those terrible events which are happening around us at this very moment in the Middle East. At the same time, we always look with great positivity and hope towards the future of a glass that will be filled with the joy of life and the blessings of my cup runneth over. We sing the beautiful and haunting tune, Imishkachech Yerushalayim Tishkachi Meni, it's taken from the Book of Psalms. If I forget you, Jerusalem, let my right hand be cut off, let my tongue stick to my palate if I do not place thee, O Jerusalem, above all of my joys. And after that we finished, we smashed the glass, but you're left-footed, so you kick it to the cows.
my day. I've been low-key for a while from over emotions. Gotta go, I smell the air and find a way. Can we just dance? Can we just dance and forget about it? I'm tired of the race. Can we just dance and forget about it? Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I just need to stop and have some fresh vibes in my head. Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I'm not trying to run, just need some fresh vibes come my way. Come my way. Come my way. Can you feel the drum beat in your feet now? Let it grow and catch the flow, the rhythm shakes. It's been waiting for you right around the corner. For your mind and soul, just let it break. Can we just dance? Can we just dance and forget about it? I'm tired of the race. Can we just dance and forget about it? Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I just need to stop and have some fresh vibes in my head. Let it all go, darling, let it all go. I'm not trying to run, just need some fresh vibes in my way. Come my way. Come my way. You know your body needs me too. What are you doing now? Come through, come through. Thinking about you made me lose my mind. I'm so crazy, baby, you're divine. Dreaming, scheming, need you by my side. Every waking moment of my life. You got what I need. I'm thinking that there's no cooling this heat. Can't explain it all, good love, it just feels right. Oh baby, maybe you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Baby, I need you back, I do. You know your body needs me too. What are you doing now? Come through, come through. Thinking about you made me lose my mind. I'm so crazy, baby, you're divine. Dreaming, scheming, need you by my side. Every waking moment of my life. You got what I need. I'm thinking that there's no cooling this heat. Can't explain it all, good love, it just feels right. Oh baby, maybe you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. I'll take you higher than you've ever been till you're floating. Just taking a swim through the fire. except leaving on. I'll never make you my enemy. Can't get enough of your energy. Know that you feeling the same way. Yeah, we live it up, I know for sure that I'll always be yours. We could be spending time, chasing nights, cruise the one until we see the sunrise. In my life, we align. Every night with you's the time of my life. The time of my, the time of my, the time of, baby, you're mine. The time of, the time of my, yeah. Every night with you's the time of my life. Oh, we live it up for sure. Oh. And I'll always be yours. We could be spending time, chasing nights, cruise the one until we see the sunrise. In my life, we align. Every night with you's the time of my life. Baby, don't feel no pressure. Yeah, you make everything easy, everything except leaving on. I'll never make you my enemy. Can't get enough of your energy. Know that you're feeling the same way.
Led by Stuart Haleska.
Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzei ha'adam. Number 5 to go.
And now leading the fourth Shepherd Bracha, Paul Sullivan, who doesn't have the third prayer, but look, I didn't give it because it was my fault. It's not.
We need the prayer. I'm gonna.
Do you have it?
Have them all on the Dropbox.
You have it on a
Baruch atah Adonai yotzei ha'adam. Amen.
Defense for benches for you is actually on page 22.
Okay, guys.
One of Max's oldest friends, Simon Cullen.
Solstices, Bahagel, Ha'akaraha, Bakabutz, Baneha, La Tzaoka, Bashamacha, Rukata, Nai, Basamacha, Sion, Baneha.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon.
And now to lead Shepherd Bracha number 5 in comparison with Simon is one of Max's newest and strangest friends, Taz Beckwith.
שמח תשמח רעים הקרובים, כשמחך ירצך בגן עדן בטבים, ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן בכלכלה.
We know one song, so coming back to it. The rabbi was supposed to be left. So here we go. You've heard it before. You're hearing it again. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha hatan v'chala. ירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה ניי 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 כל מסהלות חתנים מחופתם ונערים ממשתה נגינתם ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הכלה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei pari hagafen. Amen.
Always, Max, you have to sit without getting this on you because it's red wine.
I found that photo in the sofa, and it's from way back in '01. So I guess there's much I never told you, like who I am, who I love, where I've been and where I came from. Grew up on 913 of Blue Rock. Memories of 6 kids running around those halls. Then out in the California sunshine, we wore no shoes through alley-oops and shattered windows throwing baseballs. Mom packed me a brown bag every day, from 5 years old up to 18. A note that said I love you XO, and all my friends they're begging me, making bids on Mom's fresh cookies. And I quit playing ball at age 15 show. No more jersey, just tuxedos.
Chained to it just a feeling.